Richard Box Bachschmidt is no longer on the bridge, but is now focused on his love for the Charleston community and boxinthemorning.com. In this edition of Quintin's Close-Ups, I sit down with Richard one-on-one. And be sure to download the free Quintin's Close-Ups app in your Apple or Google Play stores. Well, Mr. Box.
What's up, man?
It's going great here.
Always great to see you, sir.
Likewise.
Thanks for having me on again.
Oh, anytime. Anytime. I've done 2 interviews with you. And this particular interview is a little different.
Yeah.
What has it been like for you? Richard Box Bachschmidt over the past 48 hours.
Let me tell you, it's been an absolute whirlwind. Before I say anything else, or if this is the only thing I say, I just had no idea that many people cared, and that many people cared that much. And the original story, and it was my narrative, that I was going to go to Florida and retire, and I'm too young to retire, but I wanted to spend more time with family, and there's just a lot of really good personal things that have happened. I've met my birth mother.
Right.
I've met an entire maternal family that I am just now getting to know, and I was willing to walk away from a situation that I was unhappy with to pursue the things that did make me happy. And then when I did step away, and all the phone calls and all the emails and all of the social media interaction from somebody I've never even met to artists and managers and venues that I really respect and have known for a long time, right. Every one of them, wherever you go, we're going to follow you. Please don't leave. If you go to Florida, let us know what's going on.
Right.
But I'm going to stay right here, Quintin.
Yeah.
Because of people like you who care about this community. And I know I care about it as much as you do. And you be the video man, I'll be the audio man.
Okay.
And stay tuned at boxinthemorning.com. It's live now.
Right.
There's no audio yet, but it's coming. Go to the contact page, sign up, send me a message. I promise I'll hit you back. And I'm going to let you know within the next, you figure it out. It's going to be big and it's going to be fun. And dude, the creative community,
right,
all walks of life from all over the country and all over the world that love to call Charleston home. I'm going to do my best to give them all the love and all the support that I possibly can. And that's why it's going down right now, starting today.
Did you get any support from 105.5 The Bridge?
Yeah. Every person in there, except the people who don't matter. And that's part of the reason I walked away. Because those people in that building work so hard. They're so dedicated. We're a family. Yeah, you got to work, and sometimes you're not happy with somebody, right. And you guys might say a crossword or whatever, and then 5 minutes later, you may, whoever's first, it's, hey man, I'm really sorry I did that. I've been having a rough day, and you didn't deserve that.
Right.
And guess what? You have respect. You have, I'm going to go the extra mile for this person, or if I see that they're falling down, I'm going to help lift them up. And everybody, except the 2 people that, I told to, you know what, those people don't deserve what's going on around there. And I don't. And as much as I want to stay and help everybody out there because I believe in them, just no longer willing to accept anything less than that from the people that I shouldn't have to ask, or any of those other people have to ask. It's when you do something you love, you do it for free. But for $1 million, I wouldn't walk back in that building with the guys up top that do not care. And quote me on that and sue me, I don't care. You know it, I know it, the Charleston people know it. There's nothing I can say, there's nothing I can do. I'm not mad. I'm just like, you can tell your narrative, but the truth is, it's just not worth my time and my effort anymore. And the last 48 hours have proven to me that working for myself is a lot more fun.
What was the relationship between you and those 2 people at the bridge?
Well, one was whatever it was going to be, but another one that really put the death knell in for me was somebody that I considered very close, and an ally and a brother, and you know, you hate to feel this way about people, but sometimes you see the writing on the wall, you do your best to intervene, you do your best to go, come on man, get it together, and then, you know what, you just walk away one day and go, you can't drag me to your level, you can't make me feel miserable trying to help you, and you can hate me and blame me and play the victim like you have in another situation. You know what, dude, I don't care anymore, and that's what feels so good. I care about the people on that crew, but the ship that's had a hole in it, you don't want to weld it together, you don't want to come up with a long-term plan to fix it, well, I gotta go.
Were they on board with you trying to develop a podcast for the company?
No, we never talked about that. My former co-host Jesse B and I had talked about one for a long time, you know, like we could get off the air and really let some things fly, and Jesse B is hysterical, and off the air I think, oh, I wish I could have harnessed that, but that's one of the things, like the ideas that I didn't even know I had in the last 48 hours, because people are calling me pitching things, or I'm going, am I crazy, or what do you think about this? And everybody has been like, whatever you need, whatever we can do to help, we love you, and they mean it, and I know it, and that's what's given me the strength to go, you know what, no money's coming in right now, but I'm not worried about it. Okay. I'm not working for anybody else for the rest of this year except Richard Bachschmidt and boxinthemorning.com and the city of Charleston.
Let me go back to boxinthemorning.com. What sticks out in your mind when you think of that?
I'm glad that they weren't smart enough to secure the domain before I got it, to be honest with you. But no, it was like the first thing I was told to do, and I did it. And again, that was something that I wouldn't have known to put together by myself. I mean, or it would have looked like a copy and paste job that I wouldn't be proud to represent, you know. And that's not anywhere near what it's going to be over the next few days, because again, asking for help and guidance and advice, and people are telling me they want to meet with me to go over ideas, and you listen and you maybe try it that way. But guess what? I've gotten more things done, Quintin, in the last 48 hours than the people who are supposed to manage that building have gotten done in years. And it just feels good to be excited about it.
Let me talk to you about ratings.
Yep.
What was that like in your mind?
Never important. Yeah. Good sellers don't ever have to rely on ratings. And yeah, it's great if you're the #1 game in town by a mile and it's on print, but the real difference, and I think the big thing that was just, you couldn't see it through the trees, was we are local. We do have local personalities that live and serve and do other things, and they have so much experience and such a love for the music and such a love for the people that they work for, and it's just a real shame, because we could be doing together what I'm about to do at boxinthemorning.com.
Why didn't they listen to you?
You ask them. Paul Smith at radioofcharleston.com, Potter at radioofcharleston.com. Ask them. 6 years, Quintin. You know, when you get somewhere and you know it's going to be a no, so you just save your breath, that's the wrong place to work. You're not going to crush my hopes and aspirations and dreams, and that's not about me or trying to be a big star. I don't want to go to LA or be Ryan Seacrest. I want to be Richard Bachschmidt. I want to be Box in the Morning, and the reason I love it so much has nothing to do with those guys up top or the radio station itself. That's the boat. The crew is who I really care about after all of this, and the fact that whatever's going to happen is just out of my control, and it's a relief.
Wow.
Yeah, you didn't think it was going to be this heavy, huh?
No. Not at all.
No, dude. But then again, like, let's get real. Like, I've talked to every media outlet,
right?
And no, I have not called anybody or said, "Hey, can I get on and tell my side of the story?" People want to know,
right?
And the articles are about me.
Right.
It's not, and it's not because of me. It's because, you know what? I really did mean that much to that radio station and the people that worked there and the people who listened and the bands and the venues and everybody else that we could support. Now I have the opportunity to support them all and not find reasons for them not to want to work with us. Yeah. Just move on. Let it, you wanna live in a dumpster fire, then go ahead. It's too hot here for me, and the juice stinks. So nothing like dumpster juice.
So, in all of this transition, where is Jessie B in your talks every day with her?
Well, there haven't been talks every day with her. She is in a situation I don't envy, and I don't know what the scope of that is, but I know that she's incredibly busy and like trying to keep it all together, and I know her well enough, and we texted recently, and dude, I got so much love for that person. If that's the only other thing anybody knows, Jessie B. Turner is the heart and soul, and I would have left a long time sooner if she wasn't there in the co-pilot's chair. She made every morning so fun. I got up every morning ready to come to work. If for nobody else, her. She deserved my best, and I have enough respect for her to give her my best, and I love her enough to give her my best. And dude, if I had my druthers, she'd be sitting on mic 2 with me tomorrow morning. I love her. 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 And I want you to send letters of concern like, "Hey, love you, Jessie B," to 59 Windermere Boulevard, 29407.
Wow. Well, this was interesting.
Thanks. It was nice to see you, man.
You too. My battery's going low for some reason. I got to go back and charge it up. But we can do some more interviews with this, and I'll be right here.
Hey, anytime you want.
Okay. Richard Bachschmidt, that is.
You know what? It's Box Bachschmidt.
That's right.
You
I should know this by now.
You know what? I know enough to know who you are and how much you love people and how much you support this community. And thank you for giving me a voice until the voice comes back.
Oh, yeah.
BoxInTheMorning.com. Woo! See you, man.
Thank you.
Bye. I'm going to finish my green tea frappuccino.